So, hello, Celine. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Fantastic. Good, good. So, I'm glad that you are here and you are going to participate in the Knowledge Lab as an asynchronous participant. So, we are going to see what is a Knowledge Lab first, and after that, the program and all the different part of the Knowledge Lab. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, would you be able, my Wi-Fi cut out. Could you just repeat the last couple seconds of what you said?
Yeah. I'm going to show you what we do in the Knowledge Lab and what the different parts, so you will, as an asynchronous participant, you will know better the context. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. So I'm going to click here. What is a Knowledge Lab? And a Knowledge Lab is as a program, and for the Knowledge Lab, we use tools. One tool is the Zoom link to talk and to share the picture, and WebIDEApro platform. And we are now in the WebIDEApro platform that allow us to do knowledge graph. Okay, so in the program, we'll we do a knowledge circle, an opening circle, working, sharing, dialogue with AI, closing circle, and synthesis. We are in the synthesis. So let's go to who is here, the participants, you know. And we have a participant from Montreal, Kingston, Thousand Island, in fact. And you are in Vancouver, yeah. And also people from Africa, okay, Dalila in Algeria, and Kolan in South Africa. And in Europe, we had Dawn, yeah, and Sweden. So that was very, you know, a dynamic presentation of the participants, and was nice. We have good conversation. Any question about that?
That's cool that there's someone from Sweden.
Yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes, yes, yes. And it was the first time she learned WebIDEA Pro, and quickly she was on board.
Awesome.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Great.
So now I will introduce you on the co-construction space. So we have discussion about entropy, that is the
Hmm.
property of the universe. And you see, entropy is the tendency of we are going to the disorder of the universe. We have autopoiesis that was set by Umberto Maturana and Francisco Varela, and is the property of living things.
Hmm.
So so I think these two concepts and are opposed, but Mark was saying it's a false dichotomy. So we were going to have a nice conversation next knowledge lab about that.
Hmm.
So the autopoiesis brings to sovereignty, and cognitive liberty,
Okay.
and that means I am the king of my kingdom. Yeah.
Is that the same as free will?
Yeah, it's free will come from that, come from the possibility that human beings we have this cognitive liberty, and we can think, and decide where we put attention, and that bring us to where attention goes, neural firing flow and neural connection grow. So
Mm-hmm.
that is knowledge, when we put attention to something, a network of neuron is formed, and that is knowledge from this point of view. And
Mm-hmm.
we that bring us to knowledge. And so if we want to share knowledge, we have to understand what it is, It's good.
Mm-hmm.
And so that bring to all together building the noosphere. What is the noosphere? Is a concept developed by Pierre de Teilhard de Chardin.
Hmm.
The noosphere is the consciousness around the earth, the globe, you know. You can draw,
Like collective consciousness?
yeah, because everybody is developing learning and knowledge and consciousness,
Yeah.
and we are developing the noosphere, So
Hmm.
that bring us to these questions, what are the new possibilities now? That sensing was mentioned, creation mode, and synchronous and asynchronous. So you are experimenting the asynchronous mode,
Yeah.
working from team all around the world, So
Mm-hmm.
the lab was an example, we were from different places working together. And
Totally.
we could agree or disagree and tell us why we disagree and so on. And at the same time, there is open access to what we are doing, So that was what are the new possibilities. What we have to learn in the new context, we can share. We learn how to use new tools, develop critical thinking, that is very important. Vulnerability, that was mentioned by Don. And that is very interesting discussion, because the moment we draw a bubble, so we share what we are doing and what we are thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a risk or vulnerability, that the other people can say, I agree, I disagree, or I don't understand, or fantastic, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
And that bring that to Amy Edmonston and the psychology of safety,
Hmm.
you know. And she has written fantastic books about that. And so
Hmm.
because as human beings, we have to have the right to make errors because that way we learn
Mm-hmm.
making errors, And in this way, when we work in silence, everybody is sharing her thoughts and maybe strong, maybe it's not accepted by others, and people can give new uh, books or new lecture or new information that can help and deep the conversation, and that we discuss of having the background of the subject, and we discuss quantity versus quality, the problem of measurement, and what is relevant, and of course the sharing, because if we do not share, we cannot test if what we think makes sense or not. We have to have a discussion. is So this was very rich, Yeah, and we discuss about how visual management and team collaboration can give us a competitive advantage, you know. And we talk about velocity and vectors and accommodate different
Mm.
type of thinker than
Hmm.
just text. Knowledge graph allowed to describe specific knowledge in a team session as we are doing now,
Mm-hmm.
and using the visual bandwidth give a competitive advantage because the bandwidth allow better working memory and details of what we are working on. Yeah? And and uh, and that was added after. You can see the whole picture, so that is important, because immediately as a participant, you can see the whole picture of what is discussing. And so you see, we learn a lot, we discuss a lot.
Yeah, this is amazing. There's so many different topics.
Yeah, and you can add your point of view.
Yeah, do you want me to get on the Web Idea Pro right now?
If you want, yes.
Yeah, can definitely do that.
Yeah, if you want, yes.
This is my first time hearing the word what is it? Nosphere? Is that how it's pronounced?
No sphere, yeah,
Nosphere. That's so cool.
yeah. It was described in the book of Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, The Human Phenomenon,
Hmm.
and of course, he he told us that consciousness is important because we can decide is can develop the hurt and to go against entropy,
Yeah.
and destructions and
Um, Joel,
surviving. Yeah.
Joel, sorry, I'm not seeing in the knowledge base. The most recent one is the collab from June. I'm
Um,
not seeing a more recent one.
yeah, you have to use the link I sent to you.
Oh, okay.
So maybe you can do the after.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So after that, we move to the dialogue with AI.
Hmm, cool.
So to remember you, what we could do is that when we are in this whiteboard,
Mm-hmm.
we can use this tool, AI tool,
Yep.
that will create an AI prompt, and then we save, and then we use the AI chat box that is available for each of us.
Mm-hmm.
So at that moment, we do two. Uh, I do with Claude AI,
Mm-hmm.
and this is described here,
Hmm.
you see.
Mm-hmm.
And don't use ChatGPT,
Hmm.
and ChatGPT is much more verbose than than Claude.
Mm-hmm.
But she was discussing that ChatGPT also, because she has been working with ChatGPT, and she knows her, and it was adapting the answer to what interest done, you know, and nobody used the other system. And then we work we went for the closing circle. And as you see, people say it's a rewarding experience, love the meeting. And there were some discussion about how to train new people uh, with examples of accessible language, you know. For example, teach people if you want to say, create a bubble with fruits. Okay, it's a class, you know, fruit is a class. And then
Oh,
you can create example. So we'll do um, a fruit like apple or another banana, another orange, you know. And
totally. Yeah,
uh,
that makes sense.
and so maybe that is a task that we are going to do soon to
Yeah,
do,
I love that.
to 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 how to create a knowledge graph with a more accessible language, you know,
Absolutely.
and so on. So we arrive to again to the synthesis that we have seen participant, the co-construction dance, the dialogue with AI, and the closing circle. So that is so
Co-construction dance, I like that.
yeah. So
That's the you have the danse, you have the French spelling there.
yeah. So the link to you see the link to go to the WebIDEApro is this one.
Okay,
So I will copy you in the chat.
sure. Um, I don't know if on Zoom you can copy that I can copy things that are sent in the chat. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Never mind, it worked. I got it.
Yeah.
What's the key?
And the key is there, KLab 2025 09 24.
Okay.
I will put on the chat.
Uh, Perfect. Thank you.
So now you have access and you can put your comments in a asynchronous way.
Right. Yeah, lovely.
Excellent.
Awesome.
So what is your global comment?
Oh, my overall comments. Well, I'm impressed with the depth of discussion. There
Mhm,
is a previous K-Lab where we went in depth with specifically the topic of attention, and
mhm.
this seems like it's expanded in so many different directions, which is really cool to see. It's also cool that I've noticed like over different K labs with if there are returning participants, they like kind of continue the conversation through multiple K labs and like they deepen into their understanding of the topics that have already been discussed. And so it's really interesting that the topics for the K labs recently have been quite similar because that means that people who are returning participants can add another layer of depth to the discussion, which I think is really cool.
Excellent. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
And
yes.
it's also really great to see people whose it's their first time and then they return again. It creates a nice sense of community.
Yes, 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 yes. And I was glad that more Canadian were present.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So I will close the recording.
Sure.
Okay.